Let's be real, how many times have you opened Instagram or TikTok for 5 minutes only to look up and realize an hour has just vanished? If social media is your biggest time sink, you are not alone. But here's the good news, AI is here to help. In this video, we're looking at the best AI tools that can help reclaim your time and finally stop the scroll. Opal isn't just an app blocker, it's an AI-powered attention assistant that helps you build healthier screen habits. Available on iOS and Mac, Opal uses behavioral science combined with machine learning to help you stay off distracting apps like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and even Safari. What sets Opal apart is its ability to learn from your usage patterns. It tracks how often you open certain apps, when you're most vulnerable to distractions, and uses that data to recommend focus sessions and personalized block schedules. During a focus session, apps you've marked as distracting are completely inaccessible, and your phone stays in a mindful mode. Opal even gives you a focus score that summarizes how well you're managing your attention over the course of a day or week. For example, if you typically check Instagram 12 times a day, Opal will highlight this habit and suggest cutting that number in half. It can also deliver motivational messages and gentle nudges like take a breath, your goals matter more than your feed. According to user testimonials, Opal has helped reduce screen time by up to 2 hours a day for some users. The app is perfect for students, creatives, remote workers, or anyone trying to build better digital discipline. Reclaim.ai approaches the problem of social media overuse from a scheduling perspective. Instead of blocking apps, it intelligently protects your time before distractions even have a chance to creep in. Reclaim connects to your Google Calendar and uses AI to schedule time for focused work, personal habits, exercise, meals, breaks, and anything else you care about. Think of it as an AI calendar manager that helps you build boundaries between deep work and distraction. For instance, if you set a habit to write for 1 hour every morning, Reclaim will automatically block that hour and dynamically adjust it throughout the week based on your meetings and deadlines. It prevents you from overcommitting and gives your brain clarity about what you should be doing at any given time. The reason this helps reduce social media time is simple. When your schedule is clear and structured, you're less likely to drift into distraction. You don't need to decide what to do next, the calendar decides it for you. And when you finish one task, Reclaim smoothly transitions you into the next. Over time, this reduces cognitive fatigue and increases focus. People who use Reclaim report higher task completion rates and reduced burnout because their day is designed for balance, not chaos. Freedom is a cross-platform app and website blocker that helps you eliminate distractions across all your devices at once. Whether you're on a Mac, Windows, PC, iPhone, Android, or even a Linux device, Freedom can block social media apps, websites, games, and more with just one click. The AI features within Freedom allow it to learn when you're most likely to be distracted. For instance, if it notices that you typically open Twitter during your 3 p.m. slump, it can recommend a focus lockdown for that time slot. One of its most powerful features is Locked Mode, which prevents you from quitting or bypassing a block session once it's started. Perfect for those moments of temptation. Freedom also allows for recurring sessions and customized block lists, so you can tailor it exactly to your productivity needs. With over 2.5 million users globally, Freedom is trusted by professionals, writers, students, and entrepreneurs. One study by Harvard Business Review found that users saw a 40% increase in focus and task efficiency after 2 weeks of consistent use. If you're someone who gets distracted across multiple devices and wants a clean, no-nonsense solution, Freedom is one of the best AI-supported tools to install right away. Rescue Time is more than a time tracker. It's an AI-driven productivity coach. The app passively monitors your activity across devices and categorizes every app and website you use into productive, neutral, or distracting. The AI then creates a unique productivity profile just for you, generates daily focus goals, and sends you alerts if you start to veer off course. For example, if Rescue Time detects that you've already spent 45 minutes on YouTube before lunch, it might trigger a notification saying you're 20% below today's focus target. Want to redirect? This creates micro-interruptions that snap you out of autopilot mode. Rescue Time also generates deep dive reports with charts that show when you're most productive, which apps drain your time, and how your focus has changed week over week. The awareness it builds is transformative. When you see that you've wasted 10 hours this week on social media, it becomes much easier to make a change. Users often report reclaiming 1 to 2 hours per day simply through this data-driven feedback loop. Rescue Time works seamlessly on desktop and mobile and is perfect for professionals who want to develop greater awareness of their digital habits without necessarily blocking everything outright. If your social media time wasting happens primarily in your browser, especially on sites like Twitter, Reddit, or Facebook, then Stay Focused is a brilliant solution. This Chrome extension allows you to set strict time limits for distracting websites. For example, you can give yourself 10 minutes per day on Instagram.com, and once that time is up, Stay Focused blocks the site completely. The AI-enhanced version includes trend tracking and behavioral analysis that suggests improvements to your time limits based on past behavior. It can detect patterns like you binge scroll between 2 to 4 p.m. and offer to lock you out entirely during those hours. It even includes a nuclear option that can block your entire list of time-wasting sites for a set number of hours. No overrides, no uninstall tricks. Stay Focused is ideal for writers, coders, students, and anyone doing long-form work in Chrome who finds themselves accidentally falling down social media holes. FocusMate is a surprisingly powerful tool that leverages AI for something different: accountability through human connection. It's a virtual co-working platform where you're paired with a real person for a 50-minute session to silently work on your own goals while keeping your camera on. Think of it as a digital study buddy with thousands of users globally. The AI comes into play by matching you with partners who have similar productivity rhythms, availability, and track records. It also learns when you're most productive and suggests your best working slots. After each session, you log what you worked on and how focused you were. Over time, FocusMate builds up your profile and offers tips based on your performance trends. According to internal surveys, 93% of users report reduced procrastination, and many say they feel more energized and less alone while working. If social media is your go-to escape during lonely work sessions, FocusMate replaces that urge with real-time accountability, and it works shockingly well. Social media isn't just a time waster, it's often a coping mechanism. When we're anxious, overwhelmed, or creatively blocked, we default to the easiest dopamine source available: scrolling. Mindsara offers an AI-powered alternative. It's a digital journaling platform that uses large language models to guide your thoughts, suggest prompts, and reflect back what you're thinking in a deeper, more meaningful way. Instead of doom scrolling to distract yourself, Mindsara helps you process emotions, set goals, and clear mental clutter. The AI detects your emotional tone, identifies thought distortions, and gives you constructive responses to reframe your mindset. This can be especially powerful during moments when you feel the urge to open Instagram or Twitter just to escape. By redirecting that energy into reflective writing, you not only save time, but also get to know yourself better. Mindsara is often used by founders, creatives, and anyone committed to mental clarity in the digital age. It's less about blocking and more about healing the urge to escape into social media in the first place. Last but definitely not least is OneSec, a deceptively simple AI app with genius-level effectiveness. Every time you try to open a social media app like TikTok, Twitter, or Instagram, OneSec interrupts you with a 1-second pause and a breathing animation. During that 1 second, your brain is forced to snap out of autopilot. You're also prompted with a message like, "Do you really want to open this right now?" or "Take a breath and reconsider." This small delay, just 1 second, is enough to break the unconscious habit loop that keeps you scrolling. The app tracks how many attempts you've made, how many you've cancelled, and how much time you've saved. Most users reduce their social media launches by over 50% in the first week. OneSec can also integrate with Apple shortcuts and screen time settings to provide layered digital defenses. It's light, elegant, and shockingly effective. If you want something that subtly rewires your brain without hardcore app blocking, this is the one to try. The future of productivity is not just about discipline, it's about design. These AI tools don't just block websites or shame you for scrolling, they learn your habits, coach you with data, and help you build a more intentional digital life. Whether you prefer blocking distractions, scheduling deep work, reflecting on your emotions, or co-working with accountability partners, there is an AI tool out there tailored for your brain. So, what are you going to try first? Drop it in the comments below. And if this helped you, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more smart tools, digital detox tips, and productivity hacks that actually work. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.